Rangers have taken things to the extreme and they've requested that Willie Collum shall not be refereeing their matches anymore. Welcome back to the channel. Of course, the audio was released last night. There's been a bit of a meltdown for all sides on that. But you know my thoughts if you checked out the feed. So I'm not going to bore you too much with that. But Willie Collum, Rangers asking this. And I think the problem with this is, right, I don't think one club should simply have the power to have a referee banned for refereeing any matches. But with the incompetence of the SFA has forced Rangers' hand here. If the SFA were actually a proper, association, they would have took this guy at the firing line. I was going to say the firing range, but let's just say the firing line, right? He would have been knocked down a peg or two. We've seen in England, Anthony Taylor got knocked down a peg or two, and he was managing in the Championship. But no, what the problem is, they're backing their incompetent referees, the referees that can simply not do their job, and Rangers have come out and said this. Will the SFA grant this? No, I don't think they will. And to be honest, I don't really want them to, right? See, as much as we can say Willie Collum cheated and he's a shite referee and all that, not one club should be able to do that. And that goes if the shoe was on the other foot over at Pacific Shelf 1994. I mean, if they were coming out with this, I would still say the exact. Well, obviously I would say the exact same thing. I'm not going to be like, it's good if Celtic say it. Of course I'm not going to say that, right? That goes for Hearts, that goes for Hibs, that goes for Aberdeen, that goes for any other team in the Scottish leagues, the Scottish pyramid, whatever, man. Even down to grassroots football. But the Rangers have a point. Yeah, because the way they handled it was a disgrace, right? I don't want to talk about this anymore. I think there will be more fallout. I mean, I guess we'll get an answer on this relatively soon. But for Willie Collum to think that this was not a clear and obvious handball is it's a catastrophe. It really is. It really is a catastrophe. It's an horrendous decision. And by God, I just do not understand it in the slightest how it wasn't given at the time. And here, for all the Celtic fans crying about offside, they could have very easily gave this penalty. I mean, they should have, right? And then to see if it was offside. Oh wait, they would have gave the offside 35 minutes later, and then Celtic would have been shafted. This could have flipped on a coin, and the whole reversal would be flipped between Celtic and Rangers, because this could very easily have been given, right? Even though, yes, there's a lot of debate whether or not, well, why did he give a goal kick and not a free kick? Therefore, it wasn't offside, of course, because they didn't think it was offside at the time. But let's just say Sima is offside, even though there's questions raised about that, the frame and whatever, but I don't want to get into that too much. We could have been looking at a situation where Rangers get given a penalty where it was offside, and they didn't realise till half an hour later that it was offside, and Celtic would have felt hard done by. And rightfully so, but we're looking at a situation now where we've been hard done by. It's just, the referees are shocking. We've known it for a long time. It wasn't just Willie Collum. I mean, look at that Nick Walsh on Saturday. That absolute fanny, man. Anyway, Happy New Year. We'll be back very soon with some more transfer news. Looks like Sam Lammers could be on his way out the door. But until next time, peace.